Okay, Vince here, Complete Home Remodeling. In this video, you're going to learn how to start your shower tile and where to start for beginners. So if you're not familiar with running ceramic tile, or in this case porcelain tile, what you need to do is establish a pattern. And I kind of did this before laying any tile. So we have an extended volt box here. This is actually 32 inch, which is nice. It works out perfectly center with the walls. So what you can see here is we have our cement board up, so we're not doing a video on that. If you go through my channel, you'll find some other videos with hardy backer board or cement board. So here's what we have. This video, mainly we want to show you how to start your pattern out, so you have what I call a fold effect. And I'll go through that with you. So dead center of our 60 inch, well at this point 59 inch opening. It's a standard 60 tub. This is a cast iron tub. So this standard 60, after your half inch wall board on each side, you end up with 59. So half of that being 29 and a half is that line right there. And if you look, what I did was I patterned up with a 6-foot level, that dead line straight up. So that's going to be a guideline for me. Okay, secondary. When you run your tile, you never want to run it exactly on your tub. You always want to leave about 1/8 of an inch. That'll grout out. Then it'll silicone cover once that's completed. Grout always hairline cracks when it hits a tub after it's dried, so you always silicone that bottom line all the way around. Don't use caulk. You'll regret it. You want to clear GE silicone 100%. Okay, so once you have your establishment, we have this tile, which is the first tile, with a pencil mark that we put right between that grout line, and that tells me dead center of that draw line. So we set our first tile in, we're raised up off of our tub, you dead level that with a level, check your sides, check your top. After you've buttered and set your tile, that's your start point. Then work left and right. So on the right, we have a 17.5 inch piece. On the left, we have a 17.5 inch piece. So we know we're perfect. Okay, now here's the trick. When you take that 17.5 inch piece, which is here, that's the cutoff. That's your next tile for your left run. When you take this 17.5 inch piece, that's your cutoff of the 2-foot piece. That's your next tile on this run. So swing back to here, and you can see that's your next tile. Then you start your next whole one. Now, being that that's the base start, we walked away from it for 15 minutes to let it cure up a little bit. Everything stacks on top of it. Okay. The idea is now, if you take this wall, and in your mind, you fold that wall straight with this wall, you have a continuous pattern of the tile. A whole tile folded, whole tile, folded, and then another whole tile. And you do this all the way up your run. So now, for instance, that cutoff that you see here, okay, we're going to take another tile and cut the difference for here, and then that remaining tile comes across, and that remaining tile will end dead center of this tile right here. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you. This is really all you need to know to get your pattern set up. All right, and the idea, if you look again here, the distance between here and here is 1 foot. Less your grout line, so that's half of your tile. The other half is here, here, and here. Okay, so you're trying to get a pattern that looks intelligent and looks uniform and has symmetry to it. When we get to the box, that's a whole different ballgame, but we're discussing patterns for right now. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Okay. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. There's over 150 plus DIY videos there. Thanks again for tuning in.